Yo, on me Gank Gaank, yeah. Live in the building. Came to chop it up, yeah. Chop.
Just like a bird, I just wanna fly free.
Damn. Ayo, John, play that bit back.
Brain pressure, and pressure, brain pain. Got one foot out, the other foot in the game. And these crackers need to leave me alone. Y'all don't wanna see me gone, but you gon' see me on. Court date coming, ain't tryna worry about it, whatever happened.
Let's do it. Man, I'm here with that boy Gank, man. Gank, how you feeling?
I'm just zooling, you know. Slight work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pressure.
Yeah. For sure,
Nope.
for sure. Hey man, Gank, man, for the people that don't know you, where you from?
I'm from 36, man. Edge of 36. Pompano Beach, Florida, Broward County type shit, yo.
For sure, for sure. What was it like growing up out there in Pompano?
It's lit.
Yeah?
It's lit. Just like growing up anywhere else. Well, not really like anywhere else, but
Yeah.
you know, for the most part.
For sure, for sure. For somebody that's not from like that Pompano area, South Florida area, what would they see when they come to Pompano?
But they'll see me.
Huh?
But they'll see me.
Like what would they see like pulling up in Pompano? They just driving through.
A bit loud brother running to me in the Walmart, bitch. I'm just being real.
For sure. That's like your spot?
That's why you gonna run into me at, bitch. I'm in public.
Yeah.
You gonna run into me in Walmart, bitch. I like to eat.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of food?
I don't got one.
You just eating.
My favorite type of food, the food you ain't gotta warm up.
For sure, for sure. So walk me through, man. Gank, what was your upbringing like?
You say what now?
What was your upbringing like?
I mean, the average hood kid or whatever, you know, you feel me? Like, I ain't had both of my parents together, but I had them, you feel me?
Like around?
Yeah, around, yeah.
For sure, for
My old
sure.
girl raised me mainly, you feel me?
Okay. So growing up in that type of environment, would you say it make you into the man that you are today?
It played a big role. It played a big role as far as like me getting into like the music and stuff like that. Cause I ain't had like no, I wasn't athletic or nothing. I ain't like sports and all that stuff like that. I don't want to play no basketball. I tried running track and ended up signing up for cross country.
That's kind of crazy.
That killed that dream right up.
For sure, that's kind of crazy because you know, like when people think of South Florida, they think of football, basketball, and all that stuff.
That's it, yeah. That's what we grew up doing and stuff like that. So, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I ain't take that route though. Yeah, I ain't saying that the route was easy for me or whatever, or that's like that was just the only thing going on. That's just something that it just happened for me to be good at. And I always used to like write poetry and stuff like that at school when I was in school and stuff like that. So it kind of played a big role as far as me like going towards that lane. And then like my old girl used to try to like church us. You feel me?
Right, like every Sunday.
Yeah, like this. She's talking about Sunday, man. Sunday, Monday too, man. Every day.
Damn. Do you think it was because like the environment you was in?
That played a big role. And then, you know, my old girl, she had her lifestyle before ours, so it's just like she ain't want to lead us down that path. But me growing up and me being a parent now, when you try to force it on a child, that make them like kind of go
the other way.
So, I mean, I can't say that was my reason why I live how I live or whatever, but not coming from like the big financial family and all that shit, the wealthy family, all that stuff like that. So, you know, I always fell back on myself to make sure that I'm good type shit. So
for sure. So when you was doing all that stuff and like, you know, the stuff that you was going through, and now that you're a parent, like you said, you trying to, you know, not force it upon your child, but like, you know, let me revise this question. So now that you have a child, right? And you saying you weren't forcing, you know what I'm saying? Now that you have a child, like what do you, like, you know, what can they learn from you?
Ain't no faking with me.
Yeah, like you can keep it 100.
I'ma keep it 100. I mean, I try as much to let my kids be kids, you feel me? Like, I
Right.
don't kill, like, the holiday spirit. I don't take that away from them, 'cause I wanted that when I was a kid or whatever, so
Right.
I don't take that away from them, but I ain't gonna just, like, sauce it up and be like, yo, bro, you feel me? That what it is. Santa Claus running around. Nah, fam, I'm gonna be dead serious, fam. On Santa, fam.
Yeah. Hey man, that be your kids love you. Hell yeah.
Man, you feel me? I'd rather not feel like I played a part of them not knowing a lot of stuff. So
Right.
if it's something that I know or whatever, I'm gonna just keep it 100. I ain't cutting no corners, you know, and I try not to be so hard on them as far as like being strict or whatever to push them to do certain stuff. Like, you feel me? I talk about everything. Well, not everything yet.
Yeah.
But you know, I do kind of like I lace them up on everything. You feel me? Like I keep it 100 point right here.
For sure, for sure.
If you try to do too much, you gonna steer them away. You gonna push them away. They gonna feel like they gotta hide certain stuff, and I don't be wanting them to feel like that. I don't want them to feel like you can't tell me certain stuff. Like you might have a whole little situation going on, and you don't want to get in trouble, but you gotta understand that I'm on your side. So
Right, right. Like you would them right or wrong.
Like don't hide it from me.
For sure, for sure. So now that, you know, like what first got you into music?
The poetry, yeah.
Yeah, the poetry.
The poetry, and then I had little friends in the neighborhood and stuff like that who already had situations going on. And the music, like, that was just like my go-to. Cause I ain't even have like I ain't had no studio or none of that shit like that, dude. My brother showed me how to rap on the computer using like the voice recorder shit. That's how I started. I started like that. And then I ended up getting a little studio. And then I dropped like my first song when I was like 16 years old type shit, dude. When I made my first big single when I turned 21.
Oh yeah, what was the name of that song?
Y'all already know, man. That was that pain, bitch. That pain and Pressha, dude.
Oh yeah?
I dropped that when I was 21. You feel me? That shit just took off like that. It was like that shit just went worldwide like crazy.
All right, Gank, man, when you made Pain and Pressure, man, what was the meaning behind that song?
Pain.
Yeah? Was it something that you was going through at the time? Like, what caused you to create that song? And did you know it was gonna be a hit?
No, I didn't know it was gonna be a hit. I actually was like going through a slight little trial and tribulation, you know? Like, I had around that time in my life, I was fresh out of high school, you know, own apartment type shit, big, gotta go to work, pay the bills type shit, big, man, dude, that shit just, it like everything just started going south.
Right.
You feel me? Like, bitch, I ended up losing my job, all that, losing my girl, whatever the fuck, I don't care about that, it is what it is.
Right.
Like, it's just like everything was just like crashing, like my brother had done caught 10 years in prison, like,
Yeah.
it was just a whole lot, you feel me? Like, it was just a whole lot. Bitch, I was losing friends.
Yeah.
Beef, a little beef in the hood type shit. It was a lot of little shit, bro. It was a lot of little shit, you feel me?
For sure, for sure.
But like I said, like the music was my go-to. I was already dropping little stuff, but I ain't never had no songs by myself. So like one of my partners or whatever, he was just like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You sound good on everybody's track or whatever, but like when you make your first song by yourself, you feel me? Like that shit gonna do it.
For sure, for
Just
sure.
so happened that was the first song I made by myself. Like
sure.
just me on it, everything, you feel me? Just me.
For sure, for sure. So, you know, that being, you know, your first record, and, you know, there's a lot of people like you, like, you know, like Major Nine, and a lot of people that, you know, record their own stuff. What advice would you give somebody that's first starting music and want to do kind of like what you did?
Better get you some money. Nah, this shit ain't easy, bitch. Yeah, I better get a bag, bitch, before you feel me. You get you some money first.
Would you say this is a big investment?
It is an investment. It's a self-investment at most point, bitch. Like, it's a self-investment, bitch. But if you're gonna take this route, you gotta like make sure you have the business in order first. Like, you don't wanna start making music and dropping music and then like you ain't even catching like royalties and stuff like that.
Right.
You ain't catching like streamings and all that stuff, monetizing and all that. Like, you gotta make sure you do your business out the gate. like open you a business for this shit, bro. And, like learn what you need to learn about this shit, bro. So you catch everything. So you feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I jumped out here, you feel me? I was just taking all the street money. I ain't know nothing about none of that online.
Right.
I ain't care about that. Yeah. But you gotta open your eyes and see like the bigger picture. Like I can't be everywhere at one time.
Right.
In the physical. But bitch online, bitch, I could beat her, bitch. Like a bitch gonna buy my shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Like bitch gonna drop, bitch. Man, who, bitch? Gank drop a new album, man. Go get that. You crazy? Real shit. I had to learn that though. I was missing money. Nigga had to catch up with all that.
Nah, for sure. You know,
still catching up with some of them shit.
Nah, for sure.
Talk.
But yeah, for sure. So let me ask you this. You know, you going viral because, you know, you went viral at a time where viral was different than it was now. How would you compare the two virals from then and now?
You talking about when I went to jail?
No, I'm saying like when you drop Pain and Pressure and then you drop, you know, like Slide and all these other songs that's really
it's just
right
elevation, now. Really. I ain't gonna lie, it's elevation. A lot of people like my day ones, like if they listen to like the stuff that I had back then, like you could see the growth, you could hear the change. You feel me? It ain't like it ain't like I stopped like making the pain music or whatever, but I just made it like more so like pressure.
Right.
Like it ain't so sad. Like I don't know, the rappers these days, it's like when the nigga open that door back up, like they just took it and ran with it.
Right.
So it's like I can't be sad, bro. I can't. That shit don't work for me, bro. Like it don't work for me, bro. So my shit like pain, but my shit pressure though. You feel me?
Like they feel you when you talk.
You finna get up. You gon' like another nigga. Bitch, you gon' sit over there crying in the corner. My shit, you gon' get up off your ass. You feel me? We finna get right. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get right with me, bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
We finna get right. We ain't got time to be sitting around, man. It's up, man. 23.
Nah, for sure. So, man, let's talk about, you know, your upcoming project coming out, Cuffed, man. What should the people be looking out for, man?
Cuffed, man. You know, when I jumped out, you feel me? I dropped that Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told out on all platforms right now. That's coming out the Cuffed album. That was the first single I released. But that's basically that project right there. You feel me? I wrote that while I was doing my little time or whatever.
Okay.
It ain't no features on it, so don't look for no features, cause it's just I did my time. I'm dropping my album by myself. I did my time by myself. I'm dropping my album by myself. But that basically like I put myself in a mind state where like outside of just being chained up fighting felonies every day, like that's literally like something that even if we free, that's something that what we doing. Like that's just what we doing. Like niggas throwing rocks at the chain gang out to type shit. Like bitches taking risks out here, bro. Like everybody doing whatever they got to do to survive. Like it's and sometimes it get crucial. It really do. It real deal get like that. You feel me? So you still gotta walk light and keep it going.
For sure.
But I named the project that just to end that part of my life right there. Just
like to close the chapter. Of
yeah,
that.
just like that's just something that like I can't see myself going through. Like I gotta like you gotta find financial freedom, or you gonna be cut for real. Like you gotta find a financial freedom. Once that out the way, bitch, you gonna feel like you feel me like shit get better, bro. Like shit straight out to you, feel me?
For sure.
But before that, you gonna go through it.
For sure. So let me ask you this, gang. I know the people want to know, what's your creative process
like how I be dropping and stuff like that. I can't get a sauce up, man. Can't get a sauce up. I be sometimes if I wake up with something on my mind, I just, you know, like I move forward like that.
Right.
But I meditate, you know. I make sure I got my mind right. I don't have to be in the vibe to go to a studio, but I just gotta clear my shit out and like I block the world out, bro. Like a nigga get in that booth, bro. I don't hear nothing, bro. Like I don't hear nothing, I don't see nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Like it's just me and my mindset right now. Like I'm finna drop. You feel me? Like I know how to block that shit out, bro. I know how to block that shit out. And then sometimes I write, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel.
Right.
Like, it'll be a point of time where I drop a whole album and don't write that bill.
Yeah.
And I do another one and another one. But when I'm done, like, just free minding,
Right.
I get back in my thoughts and write. You feel me? Or I read other books and stuff like that. I can't be giving up the song.
You can't.
God,
You gotta hold it down.
man.
For sure. So, man, this is one of the final questions, man. What should the people be looking for in 2023?
A whole lot of music. I got a long catalog, so I got my January release cuff dropping.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna give y'all the date too. It's January 20th. I'm just gonna give y'all the date. That's when it's dropping. January 20th. I'm gonna give y'all the date. It is what it is. January 20th. Matter of fact, that's this Friday. Y'all get that this Friday. Yeah. I got a February release coming up too. I'm finna drop in February, and then I'm finna drop again in March on my birthday. You know.
So you just swinging left and right now?
Yeah, man. I'm just finna go ahead and kick. It, man. Hang out a little bit. I gotta get some of this stuff up out my chamber. I got a lot of shit I ain't dropped, bro. Yo, it's the homie Gank Gaank, you feel me? You can follow me on all social media platforms at Gank Gaank 36, you feel me? Gank Gaank 36, Gank 36. Cuff dropping January 20th, all platforms, y'all go get that. Follow up with me on all social media platforms, you know, booking information, bitch, just hit my DM type shit on Instagram or whatever, bitch, or you know, you holler at my people then when you find out who my people them is. Oh, yeah, good times.